What is up? Mark, what's going on, pal? How we doing, buddy? Okay, I got my live chat. Right, we have the Rustler. Right, everybody loves the Rustler. You know, I don't know. I ordered the back plate for it, so I can. Oh, damn it! What happened to the chat? Yeah, I ordered the back plate for it. There we go. That's what's going on. Oh, come on. There it goes. Native Nitro, what's up, yo? Stones? Is that Stones? Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so we got a few people up in here. Okay. So the Rustler is running fine. So we're at about a gallon now. And so I have purchased some bearings. Right? So we're going to be checking that out. And then, I got a new connecting rod too. Like I said, we're right at that gallon mark. My wiring harness is damaged. I noticed that. And then I bought another metal bell crank for it. I'm obsessed with metal bell cranks. I love them on the RCs. Smiling Island, what's up, buddy? I still need to finish adding everybody to that thing. On the Facebook group, and I will. But anyway, so this first one that I bought, right? I didn't Loctite this and then let it dry for a couple of days or whatever before installing it. I just installed it and went for it. Well, I ended up losing the one side. It's got these weird little brass collars. You know what I mean? A shim or a bushing, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? And I lost one of them. And so that was a $20 mistake. All right, but we got another one. This one is Loctited. It's, I did it a couple of weeks ago. It's just been chilling. I've been just waiting for a day to rip this thing apart. But yeah, so today we are going to pull the engine apart. We are going to be replacing the bell crank. And more than likely, I'm going to be looking at the wiring harness. Like I said, I know it's damaged. I did break this right here on the top deck portion, right where that goes through. I'm not sure if that's really affecting it or not. I don't think so. So I don't think I'm going to replace it yet. Wait for a little more damage to occur. But yeah, Stones, good afternoon. Bob's RC, what's up? Skylar, good morning. Joey Ace RC, how we doing? JP, brother. Hey, JP, thank you, man. We're going to go over this here in a minute. So I do appreciate that. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, let's get wrenching on this thing. Let's get it quick down. Let's get this engine out. Like I said, we got bearings. We're gonna be having some fun today. I hope all of you guys are having a good day. Actually, I think it's not. It's the 2.5. Get in there. I don't want to hurt the wires. I guess I am replacing them. Yeah, Nylan, dude, I hope you do go live again, dude. That first one, you always got to kind of get that out of the way. But if you stay consistent on the time, as far as when you start and stuff like that, and the day that you do your live, like people will start to get used to the schedule, dude, and then more and more people will show up. That's just how it is. So if you do them vertical, like how we're doing it here, it does help with viewership as well. I noticed that vertical lives, produce more visits, right? But not necessary, of course. I mean, that's personal preference. But just to help you out, man. It's food for the thought, or however you say that. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta get this ball cup off. So this Rustler has been great. If you guys, were here when I first got it for my birthday, right out of the gate, we put a 3.3 crank in it. What's holding it in there? Ball cup off. Maybe the screws. Some screws, no. Something is still holding it in there though. Come on, get out of there, you little fucker. There it goes. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Hey, my bad, lost my train of thought there. Anyway, so when I first got this car, I put the 3.3 crank in it. Never even ran it or at all with the 2.5 crank. Went straight to the 3.3 crank and swapped it to the aluminum 3 shoe. God, what else did I do to it? Oh yeah, and then I did the electronics and servos and the charge pack and all of that. Never even ran it stock. Since then I've put the MIP rear axles on it and the RPM rear tower because I broke it. This is extremely dirty. We're gonna probably have to go spray that off. My camera is mobile, but I think it would be a pain in the ass. Y'all probably just better off just sitting here for a minute while I go and spray it off outside. Just for simplicity. But let's see here. So Joey Ace just got a T-Max 3.3 for his birthday. That's sick, dude. Yeah, so this was my last year's birthday present. My wife blessed me with a Rustler, and it was an amazing present. I've absolutely loved this Rustler since I got it. It's probably been my most ran RC since my birthday. Yeah, setting on the screen. Yeah, right. Yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, so Niles, dude, I hope your life goes good. Yeah, dude, this is awesome. Okay. So this is a pipe. What was this one? This one was that Samurai, wasn't it? I don't know. It's getting so beat. Yeah, this is the Samurai. So I actually found this on eBay for, I think I offered him $20. Over the Traxxas resonator pipe, and I think it's been a really good purchase. It's given me great power. Great top end. If you guys have ever seen this buggy run, dude, it runs like a raked ape. It's great. Yeah, look, it's trashed. Well, yeah, well, no. I guess I probably shouldn't run that on it. Yeah, so I'm not sure, where it came from or what it's called. Like I said, it says Samurai on it. I found it used on eBay. But Native Nitro, let me show you something real quick, pal. Hang on, just give me 1 second. Let me grab my exhaust box.
Wait, what does it say? Explode 30 wall?
That doesn't. All right. So now I bought this on eBay just the other day. Okay, so this not even a month ago. Okay, so Native Nitro, these are still on there. If you want, after the live, I'll send you the link for this pipe, dude. Right, but it's a hard coat. right? So this will absolutely work for the Rustler, dude. It's got that weird little kink or whatever like it needs. And it's damn near the same size, right? It's got the reinforced stinger. Like, this is a really nice pipe. It's by Power Racing, it says. It was about $40. I think I paid about $40 shipped. So not super expensive. But this is exactly what I was going to run, you know, if this pipe wasn't any good. Because I just bought this on a whim. I was going to try this. And it is a spring header versus the, you know, screw down clamp style. But yeah, eBay, check that out, man. That might be the ticket for you, you know, as far as finding an aftermarket exhaust for the Rustler, because that's hard right now. You know, I've been out there looking. It's rough to find something, you know, decent. You know, I was lucky enough to find that Samurai pipe. So Joey Ace, I've never seen you know, you around. I'm gonna write you down. I'm gonna check you out after the live. You know, I love when new people come in, and I love, you know what I mean, finding new channels, man. I'm all about the support, dude. You can ask any of the guys. I'm always, you know, doing what I can to support other channels. I just need to grab a pen. Got my notebook right here. My video ideas and all my random shit that I do, you know, for, you know, my channel. Okay. A2RC, how we doing, pal? Good to see you, bud. Joey Ace RC. Okay. Yeah, man, I'm gonna check you out for sure. Okay. So, like I said, this engine is absolutely trashed. I'm gonna go spray it off real quick with some brake cleaner. I'll be right back so y'all can just stare at some shit for a second. Sorry. But this is bad. It needs to get handled real quick. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Appreciate you, you know, hanging in there. Okay, so we got her pretty cleaned off. I have a sonic cleaner, which I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you should never ever throw your chrome sleeves into a sonic bath. You can verify this on Google. You know, it says not to do plated items. You know, so just be aware of that. So I usually throw everything but the sleeve in my sonic cleaner. Yeah, A2, I agree, sir. Yes, spring. Dude, I can't wait. You know, unfortunately, with all this global warming, I think, you know, our seasons are changing, dude. And like the way that the jet stream, you know, travels over the United States, like is changing too. And so it's just weird, man. The way the weather has been since, you know, I was a kid. Hey, John, what's going on, buddy? You know, growing up here in Salt Lake, you know, Utah used to be famous for its snow. You know what I mean? Like, we would have, you know, 140 inches of snow, you know, at the base. And that was, you know, just a normal, you know, snow year. Not even a great one. And then now all they do is make snow, and it's sad. It's really sad. Yeah, 80 here in Phoenix, exactly. Let's see here. Yeah, so I know that this sounds weird. You know, like I mean, you guys have seen my collection. You guys know that. You know, a lot of what I have is monster truck, and sorry, I guess I need to get, you know, stop talking and start moving on some stuff here. But yeah, I have absolutely loved the Rustler. It has been one of my favorite rigs. Every single time I go and run my cars, my Rustler gets ran. You know, I mean, we just put it that way. Not a single time I don't run it. Where's my clutch tool? All right, now if you guys don't have one of these, let me go grab the part number. Okay, now I would suggest buying two. You know, buy yourself a second one because you will eventually break it. But it's Los A 99168. You know, and it's the clutch tool. And I absolutely love these things, dude. They reach in back behind the spring, right? They pull your spring up, and all you gotta do is just give it a little bit of pry. These tools are absolutely amazing if you're not using them. You absolutely should be. You know, of course not absolutely needed, but they are sweet, I'm telling you. To be able to get these clutches apart without fighting them, it's special all in itself. Right, don't want to lose the spring. Come on, baby. Knowing my luck, that damn thing will go flying. Right? You know how it is. Come on. Fuck off of there. Jesus. But yeah, these are great. There we go. One last one here. Sorry for the concentration here. I don't want my springs to go flying. Gotta make sure you do it right. Because I suck. And normally it just goes kabang and flies everywhere where I don't want it. Okay. So yeah, this, you know, I don't know. I was talking to SLC Nitro the other day, and I think he's going to start trying out the M2C clutch kits, right? So all of us have been buying, you know, me, Skylar. I mean, I've got everybody on the hot racing, you know, Traxxas clutches. But I'm wanting to try some better ones. Although I do really like the hot racing clutch. I don't have anything negative to say about it. But I do want to try other clutches. I really like the Force clutch when it comes to the Savage. The Force 3-shoe. And then, you know, the 3-shoe for this. I haven't really messed with any 4-shoes. You know, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of race kits or anything. But I do kind of want to start getting more into the nicer kits and things like that. Like, you know, JP's got a bunch of nice kits. John's got some nice kits. You know, one day. I don't know, this year I'm focused on trying to buy a house, to be honest. So that's why I'm just not buying new stuff and all that right now. You know, getting my family set up is more important than YouTube. So we're working on that this year. And maybe next year we'll be able to do some crazier stuff or whatever, you know, buy some new stuff for the channel. That is why I'm going to be bringing out the LST, though. At least then I'll have at least something exciting this year, you know, during my down year of, you know, not spending you know, money on kits and things like that. Damn, what is that? Is that the 5? I think it's a 5. Yeah, 5.5 for that bolt. See, 2.5 for these rears. Ooh, that wasn't very tight. That was. That wasn't. And that wasn't either. Huh, interesting. Never had an issue with the engine. You know, it's always ran great. Oh yeah, man, no, you always got to put your life, you know, above YouTube, of course. Hey, Traxxas boy, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, appreciate it. But yeah, agreed. You know, I'm almost 40 years old and I still don't have a house. So, you know, I would like to get on that train as soon as possible. You know, it's the only way to really build, you know, semi-wealth without, you know, being wealthy. You know, paying off your house before you die is wealth all in itself. And we'll see. So this will be the first time that this 2.5 is apart since, you know, I broke it in. So this will be a test to see what Torco and how it's performing for this engine. You know, to see if it's, you know, how it's burning, what kind of oils, you know, they're using, if they're any good. This engine 100% has been ran on Torco. You know, the 30-10 blend. I did run some fuel scent through this vehicle. I was running some grape there for a little while. So there is that maybe we could factor in. But rather than that, like I said, the fuel package has just been the stock Torco fuel. No additives or, you know, nothing extra coming from me at least. So let's take a look here. I'm excited. Right, so first appearances, got a real nice gold, you know, color to the top of the piston. That looks, you know, absolutely great. I'm gonna go and spray this off real quick. Make sure there's no gaskets. Yeah, let me go spray this off real quick. I mean, we're gonna sonic clean new bearings, so I'm not really worried about the dust getting inside, but I just don't want to hurt it. So just give me 1 second here real quick. Little toothbrush action. All right. Okay. Like I said, we got that cleaned up a little bit. Now, shoot, I probably should have left the clutch on to get that out. Huh. I don't know if the zip tie is gonna work. Let me go grab a zip tie. Might need to heat it up. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely should have left the clutch on it. That's, you know, a no-brainer, but whatever, you know. Just throw the nut on. It's cool. Figure it out. Oh. Yeah, that's not working very well. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to pick the sleeve right up. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Actually, let's grab something clean. Or cleaner, at least. I am going to throw this stuff in the sonic bath while we're doing other things. You know, getting it clean. But yeah, that way we get it all nice and pretty. Ouch. Where's that little flathead? Alright. Get that nut off there. Okay. So real quick, I just want to take a look at these internals, right? Let me get next to the camera. Let's see how well, let's do this kind of shit. Let's see if we can get a good view. Okay. Focus. Well, it's halfway focused. Come on, focus. Come on. Well, I don't know. It's not going to focus, of course. But, you know, just by... So, there is a slight wobble in the bearing. Nothing major, though. But that does not feel good with that crank in there. That feels very resistive. Could be just the oil. You know, the Torco oil. But that's nice and golden in there. Here, let's try again. At least get some views, right? Nice and golden in there. Looks good. Right? A piston. So we do, it does look like that's just like a dry coating on top. Right? That beautiful. Right, that, you know, it broke in nice. No damage to the sleeve. Yeah, no damage there. No modifications. You know, I ran this engine just as it is, but it does have the 3.3 crank. Okay. Let me go get some of this in the sonic cleaner. Can you just stay a minute? All right, block this piston. No sleeve. I wanted to do the flywheel. All right, flywheel. I don't know, the head. Yeah. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I'll go fire this up. So I don't know about you guys, but I do all of my sonic cleaning in the bathroom. I just, you know, shut the door and let it run. Okay. So we're back to the car. It's all pretty nasty, that's for damn sure. And if we replace the wiring harness, we're going to need to mess with this, and I have it glued. And I don't know if I want to tear that apart right now and cause those issues. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, right now I'm not fighting it, so I don't know if I want to start fighting it. That's for damn sure. Might just spray it out, clean it, and, you know, call it good. But I do want to do the bell crank for sure. And that's going to be a battle all in itself. Yeah, what happened to my... Why isn't it there? Uno momento. 1 second again. Well, I don't know what happened to my speed bit tips. So this is going to be lame, but yeah. So the idea, what I had as far as replacing this bell crank the last time is I just undid most of the chassis bolts. And that was it. Right? Didn't actually tear it apart. I just took out the screws and then kind of flexed the plate to the side. And that seemed to work really well. So let's get some more stuff out. So we got screws all around here for days. All right. I did have a question for you guys. If any of you guys have tried the ball diff in this vehicle, so Traxxas sells one. It's like I don't know, $50, but it's a ball diff, and I'm just curious as if any of you guys have tried it. I'm very curious about it. Especially. So you guys know Skylar Cook, Jeff's little brother. So he got a big parts lot a little bit ago, and now we have like 4 or 5 Firestorms, and like 3 Rustlers. Like we have a bunch of different cars now, or a bunch of the same different cars, and yeah, we're trying to get racing. And you guys all know that the ball diff is king when it comes to, being able to turn on power, with these 2-wheel drives. My Associated B6 had the ball, and it was beautiful. I loved it. It ran so good. Yeah, I wish I still raced. Think about that from time to time. Alright, so I think these will be the last screws that we need to pull. And it should flex enough both ways to be able to do this bell crank here. Right? So flex it that way, flex it that way. Right? See, you guys probably really can't see it all that well. But let's fix the camera. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. For real. Okay. So A2, haven't tried the Traxxas, but in general, ball diffs are nice, right, for the power transfer. Yep. Right. And that's where I was thinking too. I do mainly bash this vehicle, right now. But, like I said, once Jeff and Skylar get these other 2-wheel drives going, like, we're going to have some racing. Hey, Michael Graham, I didn't know you were in here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, pal. So, yeah, here we are doing it again. Replacing the damn bell crank on this thing. Again. I've done it a few times now. Let's see. Okay, we got these screws loose with the shims. Alright. Can't lose the little shim things. Okay, and let's undo the bell crank. Yeah, well, dude, Michael Graham, I'm glad to see you here, pal. Thank you for spending some time with me, brother. Appreciate it. But yeah, so the ball diff, right, is not a very, common topic to talk about, especially when it comes to Traxxas. Now, if it was a racing platform, that would be different. However, the Rustler is a racing platform. It's just not, necessarily comparable to, today's version of kits. Today's kits are just faster. you know, and are more durable, and also, you know, just create higher grip. Now, you know, overall, they're easier to drive. And RCs are not easy to drive at all. You know, put that into context. But, yeah, interesting. I don't know. I'm thinking about trying it. You know, like I said, it's an off the wall. They do offer it. You know, it is kind of an off the wall topic or whatever. Oh, I didn't undo that. But would love to, you know, give it a whirl, see what it's about, see, you know, what the real difference is. I think that this would be a really good car to, you know, to try it. Oh, it's got a nut on there. Damn, where did I put that little thing?
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, there we go. A sealed diff? Huh. So I actually have not been into the transmission here. So I am not familiar with exactly what's you know, inside the tranny case. Like I haven't even looked at it like in the diagram. You know, I just haven't had any issues except for just my slipper coming loose. But yeah, a sealed diff to run, you know, oils, I'm guessing. You know, I don't know. It would be good as far as like super high bite. So like if you were on AstroTurf, you know, something super high bite, then I would suggest a sealed, you know, gear diff to handle the power and the traction and to get it to do what you want. But you know, messing around on dirt, you probably want the ball diff. Just a little bit of a looser, you know, looser traction or whatever. Okay. Just so you guys know, almost all kits, right? You buy a Traxxas or whatever, you can take apart the factory bell crank and put bearings inside. I don't know how many of you guys do that. I do it to all of them, right? And the bearing size that you need to complete this task is 5 by 8 by 2.5, right? You need 4 per car, you know, typically. And this is the best upgrade that you can give yourself as far as you know, keeping your car stock, you know, the plastic stock rack, but giving it some survivability. It helps it turn. You know, normally they just put those little plastic, you know, bushings in there, and it's ass. You know, $4 upgrade makes a dramatic difference in the way that you're, you know, the way it feels, you know, while it's driving. Okay. So bearings go in here. Okay. Now we might need to get some different screws because now it's machine screws. So there's the bell cranks in.
Hey, guys, this is the last one required.
Yeah, see? Super smooth. Straight like butter, baby. And then it needs those shims.
Yeah.
Shim on top. Shim on top. Okay. And then, so there's the 3.
Now I can fire again.
Come on. Let's put one in the middle.
Oh my God, there is no window there. It's just a neon
hold the car together. Let's make sure we're not pinching wires. I'm sure we are. Maybe not. Alright, it's actually pretty good. Okay. So yeah, A2, man, it's ridiculous. I agree. Okay, the only gripe that I don't have with Traxxas is that they're still pumping out nitros, dude. So you got to give it to Traxxas where credit's due, man. I know HBI is trying, but that's probably going to fail again. You know, I mean, of course I hope not, but just, you know, history tends to repeat itself in that, you know, line, unfortunately. So I don't really have much hope for that. But Traxxas, you know, they are the king, and they are holding strong. And I just hope they continue to keep giving us nitros, because I would much rather have, you know, something over nothing. You know. But should we well, let's finish this real quick, and then let's check on the sonic cleaner, and then let's probably pop those bearings out, get these new Avid bearings in. So I would have went with ceramic if they had the ceramic rear bearing, but they didn't, and that's the one that you'd want ceramic if you were going to make them ceramic. And so I just went with regular this time. My bearing supplier that I use is Avid. You know, some guys use Boca, some guys use Fast Eddie. You know, Fast Eddie is definitely falling off the planet. Avid is, like I said, my go-to. They're really cool, dude. They even personalize the sticker for you, right? I mean, it says for Brett Pierce. I don't know. I just, you know, thought it was just a little small thing. Makes it awesome. You know, they have the little cases. You know, so if you 420 friendly guys, you know, you can have little containers and stuff like that. We got the rod and the bushing to replace too. Like I said, I think I'm going to pass on doing the wiring harness just because, you know, it's going to be a nightmare to tear apart, to be honest. And I just really don't want to mess with it, you know, currently. But, yeah. Let's get this car back together. You know, nice simple change out. Let's see, this long one goes right here. Right? Yeah. Right, and then this one, bam. Okay. Almost got it done, just a couple more. You know, so I was also flirting around with the idea of modding that 3.3 crank. You know, I've been looking at some pictures and some other things. You know, I don't think I would go like super crazy. You know, trying to lose some fat on that crank because I don't want to like way throw it out of balance. But as far as like the opening goes and stuff like that, like I would like to flare it out a little bit. You know, just kind of flirting with the idea. If you guys remember, I did mess around with a Force 21. You know, I chopped the sleeve up, I chopped the crank up. You know, it was fun. You know, I mean, I know I could do it. And I know that, you know, I mean, I know that less would be more, you know, in that case, I believe. You know what? Damn it. I forgot to put those screws in. Oh, no. I'm an idiot. The ones for the crank, the bell crank. Why? They're sitting right in front of me. You guys didn't see it either. Oh, that's depressing. Damn it. Wouldn't be so bad if I had my screw gun, or I could find my stupid tips for my electric. I don't know what's going on. But shoot. Oops. Yeah, that's lame. That sucks. Oh, A2, you're doing your taxes, huh? Yeah, dude, I gotta do mine. I was thinking about doing them today, too. I hate taxes. But yeah, man, thanks for stopping by, A2. Love you, brother. You have a great day. Good luck on your taxes. Hopefully you're, gonna get a return. It always sucks to pay taxes. I know all about that. But yeah, dude, enjoy. Yeah, everyone hates taxes, attaboy. Yeah. Unless, like I said, unless you're getting them back, then it's great. Taxes are awesome. Okay, so I forgot this screw right here like a dummy. I can't believe I forgot that. But let's just hurry and plop it in. And plop in the other one. And let's get back to where we were. Like I said, I can't believe I forgot those. Literally just put the thing on there. Okay. Idiot. The long one went here. Is it Delver? Delver RC? Never seen you around, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'll have to, check your channel out too. So definitely appreciate you stopping by, man. That's cool. Come on, get in there. Tighten up. There we go. That was weird, but it's all good. So yeah, Delver, I'm gonna write that down too. I'll have to check you out. Just a quick little shout out. So I do have a Facebook group, right? So most of you guys know I got booted from the Nitro gang for sharing a live stream. I literally just, one of my friends was live. I clicked the share button. I posted it to the Nitro gang page on Facebook, and I got blocked. Literally for that. So I'm trying to get my page going. It's nitrorc life. It's on Facebook. You'll see the same logo. Except for in red, white, and blue. I think mine's in black and white on YouTube. But yeah, please join in. If you guys are Facebook users, I definitely appreciate it. It's lonely being in Blockville. I really liked the Nitro gang page. I've got no issues with Dimitri personally. That's for sure. I hope one day he changes his mind and lets me back in. That would be cool. But for the time being, just trying to get my page going, trying to get it some more views and some more support. So if you guys, feel inclined, go ahead and check that out. Join in. I'll get you approved. And then, post whatever you want. Like I said, I'm not a real, YouTube Nazi. So if you guys are running your own channels or whatever, please post your videos. You know what I mean? The more the merrier in my eyes. You know, I'm never going to put another channel down because it's doing better than mine or anything like that. Like, that's retarded. And so, yeah, please join in, post what you want, you know, make it your own, and, you know, enjoy. You know, that's what it's about. No censorship coming from my end of things. But yeah, was thinking about the LST also. That might be my next project after I'm done with this today. You know, I haven't ran the LST since, you know, midsummer-ish, but I've never actually like bashed it. And so I'm really, you know, contemplating, you know, getting that thing ready. I've also considered putting the OS 30 on there. I have a brand new in the box OS 30 that I got from David Myers. Dude's legit, real nice guy. So if you guys ever see him selling stuff, you know, he's always selling custom painted bodies and stuff on the pages. Dude's legit, so it's, you know, worth it. But yeah, I've been contemplating throwing that OS 30 on there. I mean, obviously that'd make it rip, make for great content. It's just a matter of actually doing it. Let's get these back on there. I probably should Loctite these. Throw a little bit of blue on there, even some orange. You know, just to be safe. Not going to be driving this car anytime soon. Come on, come out. What the fuck? Maybe I don't have any blue left. There we go. Yeah, we got orange. Let's get this guy in there. Come on. That not screwing in? Oh yeah, it is. I was gonna say, what's going on here? Nothing's hitting, right? Yeah, no, good. Okay. Now let's do this other side. Get some orange on there. Oh shit, it's leaking. Alright. Okay, that's tight. There we go. Okay, nothing's binding. Now let's, this has got a nut, so I'm not going to worry about the whole Loctite. The sonic cleaner has finished, I heard. So we will turn to that here in a second. Get this done. Oh, that's so nice. And this time it's not going to come apart on me. Absolutely ruined my day. You know, I was looking forward to bashing it and bashing it hard. And that damn thing came apart. And my brand new part, dude, 22 bucks or whatever it was, you know, just fell apart and it was gone. There was no way, you know, out there at the wastelands where I bash that you were going to find a little teeny bushing and a screw. Like, yeah, right. So yeah, that shit was gone. Okay. And here we have it, right? So the Integy, and Integy is the only company that makes it for the Nitro that I found. But that is so butter smooth, right? We're going to let that dry. All that Loctite, gotta let it dry. But yeah, just absolutely butter smooth. That is epic. Let's clean up here for a second. Let's get things piled up where I can see everything. Screws flying around. Loctite. Okay. More Loctite. Let's go grab that block and let's check it out. We'll probably put the car to the side for a minute. Oh, that's funny. Well, my dumbass, threw the head in there with the glow plug still in there. So I guess the glow plug's clean. Yeah, I probably ruined that glow plug. That's funny. That's hella funny. I'm laughing. Oh. Beast mode anyway, man. That thing was tight. Shit. But yeah, that glow plug's probably shot. I think that was that was an R4. Damn it, that was an LRP plug. Shit. $30 or a $15 plug. Okay, I got these pieces drying. Let's wipe off this. Let me show you the clutch, right? I love those sonic cleaners. Obviously there's nothing you can do about it rubbing on the anodizing, but look at how beautiful that came out, right? I mean, it's used, right? But beautiful. Right? You guys seen how dark the crank was? Right? Check that out, man. And so what I use is just a simple green and water. Do like a 30, 60 mix or however. And it's great. Might need a Q-tip just to, I guess that's burned on there. But yeah, so that's looking good. Crankcase, like I said, we're just going to be heating that thing up, popping those bearings out anyway. And then the damn piston. So it's still, looks the same. Yeah. Let's check our rod play. Right? Putting a new rod on it. So the side to side, like wobbling it like this, like you can feel a wobble. But as far as actually just moving it, oh, see, but I do feel a wobble up top. Yeah, so the bottom of the rod is actually okay. It feels like I'm not feeling much movement, if any. But the top of the rod, that piston's wiggling around, and I don't know if that's the pin, right, or the actual rod. I mean, it could be the pin. So, like I said, we're just gonna replace it all. But yeah, that's interesting. Just kind of going off what the Bug 404 recommends, right? He says break it in, right at about that gallon mark, replace everything, and then your 3.3 will run forever. So we're gonna try it, right? It's 2.5, but with a 3.3 crank. We're gonna, let's replace everything and put it back together and see what it does. I'm sure hoping, for greatness. That's for damn sure. Okay, let's set the car to the side. Let's actually move all those too. Move everything real quick. Right, let's see here. Make sure we're not throwing shims or anything important away. Screw. Shim. Alright, shim's right there. Just get it on the plate. Okay. Plug in my heat gun. Oh, I screwed up. Yeah, a little bit. My bad. Okay. Okay, so microgram, right? So this engine, you know, is very close to, you know, I would say it's closer to about 1.5 gallons, right? Now, the Bug 404 recommends, you know, right after break-in at about the gallon mark that you replace the bearings, right? Now, to me, the bearings feel broken, they feel used, but they don't feel, you know, absolutely, you know, trash. But I do know that the Traxxas bearings aren't all that great, you know, just from other engines and other things. And so, you know, I'm just going to swap them out with these Avids that I have. And see, you know, see the real difference, right? See if we can get some more RPM or whatever. Try to get this bad boy out of there. Bam. Okay, bearings are out. Okay. So now that they're out, right, give me a better chance to really fill them. And that's got a lot, well, I mean, it's hotter than shit, but it's got a lot of wiggle to it. So does that. You know, for the microsecond that I'm able to touch it, you know, that's not good. That's not quality. You know, and this says Japan on it, right? I don't know if Japanese bearings are better than the Germany. I know that the Germany one-way bearings are what you want. And so that's, yeah, I don't know how to say that. Or, you know, if that's good or bad, but that is absolutely wobbly. Let's see, maybe I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's ass, completely ass. And that's that bearing's got 1 gallon on it. Maybe, like I said, 1.5 gallons, but I doubt it. You know, it's probably more like 1.25 gallons. You know, one other thing that I do different than the Bug 404 is I don't worry about putting them in the freezer. I've never had an issue putting them in hot. And so, you know, I'm going to continue to do them like that just because it's easy. You know, I mean, I would seriously kill our live stream if I had to sit and wait for it. Yeah, Michael Graham, I've done a lot of bearings, dude. I do them frequently and often. I've never had an engine blow up on me. I have ruined an engine. My very first Traxxas 3.3. I killed it in about 1/2 gallon because I didn't know what the fuck Rich was and lean and all that. But rather than that, you know, I've always replaced the bearings often and early, you know, to avoid issues. So this has got a double front shield, right? A lot of guys like to pull them, and I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull any shield or anything, right? So the block, you know, one thing we should always check is this little oiler hole. I don't know if I'm going to have a needle small enough for it. I might have a sewing kit. But off the top of my head, I'm not sure. Don't I still have a sewing kit, babe, in here? I need a fucking needle. Okay. I did have a needle, you know, in my little sewing kit. But yeah, so your oiler hole, right? You always want to run something through it, right? You can actually see it. It goes back into your crankcase. Can you see the needle? Right? Always want to make sure that little needle hole is clear and free from debris. Right, stash that right there. Okay. Old bearings. All right, we're just gonna throw them away. There is no point in holding on to them. And let's. Yeah. So. Yeah. Avid was out of ceramic rear bearings. Yep, you're right, man. It sucks. I'm pissed. I would much rather be throwing ceramics in here. But I really don't like to order from anybody else. I really like the Avid business model. I've had some issues with Avid, and that guy was so on point and honest and just everything. Blow earthquake, sorry guys. The guy was just awesome about it, and so I refuse to buy bearings anywhere else. I just absolutely refuse. You know, unless there's a size that I can't get from Avid, that would be the only other way that I would use somebody else or something else. But yeah, let's heat this block back up, baby. Hey, HPI Savage, how you doing, bud? You know, I do want to say that is absolutely hilarious, dude. You get a Horizon Hobby package, you write your name on it. That's good shit, dude. I would do that same thing. And it would be cool if I ever ordered something and got something with your name on it, or you know what I mean? Like, that's badass, dude. I dig that. I do. Okay, so that feels pretty damn hot, right? Oh yeah, that slid in so easy. That was like a straight up hot dog down a hallway. Let's try the back, I guess, real quick. Yeah, that's like a hot dog down a hallway too. See, freezing it is absolutely not necessary in my opinion. I've never had issues. Now let's just let that block cool. But yeah, I mean it's that easy. You know, this is just your ghetto run-of-the-mill hardware or Harbor Freight, you know, heat gun. Nothing fancy here. $20, I think, $25 maybe. And that's it. You know, real ghetto. All right, now I don't really need those anymore. Let's get this sleeve real clean. You know, maybe. What do you guys think? Yeah, it was. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. I would have done the same thing. I'm sorry, but I would have. Yeah, replacing bearings, Mark. Absolutely, dude. I'm with you on that one, man. You know, replace them, you know, often. Keep your engines good. You know, it's crazy how, you know, I wish bearings were a little cheaper, though. You know, I mean, it's kind of pricey to do it, but, I mean, honestly, every year you should put new bearings in all of your engines. I mean, that's just, you know, it's what you should do. You know, in my opinion. You know, they're a 30,000 RPM engine. Like, that's high. That's fast. Like, take care of your bearings. Like, think about it, you know. It makes sense. Okay. So, sleeve. Still, I mean, I can't fit my pinky in there to fill for burrs. Maybe my wife can, but It's just too small. But, you know, it's looking good. The rub marks look good. The bottom of the sleeve, I can see like some caster is, you know, kind of like bonding to the chrome down here. See if we can wipe it out. It's kind of weird. Never seen that. Oh, yeah, it wiped out. Never mind. I'm tripping. Anyway, okay, so, you know, basic. Yeah, it's still too hot, so we're not going to mess with that yet. We do need to replace the rod, so we can do that now. Everything else got real clean. You know, I wish they'd make a bigger head for the 2.5. This is so small for such, you know what I mean? That's why they run hot. Like, there's just no, you know, air evaporation or whatever they call it. You know, whatever the hell it is. Okay, let me see if these, I've ground these down enough to get in here. Yeah. Okay, so I'll be okay with that. Okay. So here's the old, you know, Nitro RC Life secret. You know, these are a 2-gallon, not a 1-gallon, but 2-gallon freezer bag, right? So you can put 2 pounds of weed in here, easy. If that's how you guys roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Anyway. Alright. Gives you plenty of space to get up in here. And, you know, do your damage, bro. If you need to get up in here and work. Alright, you just kind of dive in this bag here. Get that shit. Alright, pull that fucker out. Let her drop. Bam. Alright, just like that. Alright. You do it like this, okay? So especially when you're gonna go and install, right? You do it like this so you don't have that pin fly and it's gone. You know what I mean? You'll never find that. And so yeah, the 2-gallon bag is where it's at, I promise. Okay? So let's take a little closer look at you know, our piston and you know what's going on with it. So everything's looking real good, you know, on top. It's got that little golden, you know, our sides, we've got the rub marks. You know, the oil groove has got a nice gold appearance to it. Now this is interesting, right? Top of the connecting rod. Look at that, where all that heat or something, you know what I mean? Like it's a hot spot right there. That's interesting. You know, at least to me it is. But yeah, everything looks real good. Let's take a second and take a look at this connecting rod. Oops, sorry guys, I kicked the camera again. God damn it. Keep kicking it. Hey, I noticed Otis showed up. What up, brother? How we doing, Otis? You know, thank you for stopping by. You know, by the way, I am trying to order some seasoning from you. I don't know if you've seen my messages. I want to know what the total is with shipping so I can send you the correct amount of money. You know what I mean? So you can ship it to me and it not cost you any, like, you know what I mean? I just want to make sure I get the right amount paid to you. And I really want to try that, you know, your seasoning and the rub, you know, on the next smoke that I do. You guys know that I'm into that. And so I'd really like to try your stuff out, man. But anyway, so the rod looks fine. You know, it's got a little bit of a gold appearance to the top of it, but it looks normal. You know, nothing janky. But it is, you know, time. You know, the top portion had a little bit of wiggle in it. We could actually, you know, test that now a little better now that she's out of the piston. Right? You can feel it. It wobbles. You know, I mean, it's the top of the rod that, you know, is going bad this time on this 2.5. So, you know, these are the old pieces. I don't need them. I'm probably just going to throw them away. You know, unless somebody wants them for a keychain or something like that or whatever, you know. But yeah, I'll probably just toss it. That little clip. All right, don't need that. Okay, so let's go for reinstall. You know, make sure you always orient your rod the proper way. You know, and the same with the wrist pin. Although I don't think the wrist pin's as critical, but maybe. You know, it might be, for sure. Okay, so there's the pin and the 2 clips. Even though it only needs 1, they give you a spare, thank God. No, so that wasn't me. I was tagging you. So that dude was asked that post that I tagged you in, right? That guy was asking questions about how to run those J Concept Renegades, those monster truck tires that you use. He was, you know, asking questions on how to, you know, put them on his truck or whatever. And so you're the only person that I know that really deals with them a lot. So I tagged you, hoping that you could maybe help the guy. You know, just so you know. Oh, that sucks, Bob's. Dude, I'm sorry, man. I used to live in a driveway that was really steep. And yeah, dude, I'd be fucked. Like, I'd have to go out, shovel, let it all thaw, and then I'd have to throw some sand on it, you know, just to get out of the driveway. It was miserable. That was in my 20s, dude. That sucked. Okay. But anyway, moving forward. Sorry. But yeah, HPI, if you want to help that guy out as far as figuring those wheels out for him, dude, that's what he was asking. And so, you know, I figured maybe you could help him. You seem like you're the guy for that. Okay, so one hole is bigger than the other. So the small hole, right, is on the skirt, right? Oil hole points forward, right? So opposite of skirt, right? You have oil hole, right? And then, so that would mean that your closed end would be inserted like this. If I could get it in the rod, maybe. If I knew how, right? Okay, so you're like this. Right, JP? Am I right or am I wrong, dude? I'm pretty sure I'm right. Although that's not going in there right. You know what? Shit, I think I might have ordered the wrong wrist pin. I think I ordered the wrist pin for the 3.3, not the 2.5. I thought they were the same. Aren't they the same? No? Shit, I ordered the wrong wrist pin. Shit. Yeah, the pin is different. Oh, dude, I ordered the wrong pin. Motherfucker. No way. Oh. Come on, Brett. Get real, dude. Jackass. Yep, and it says right on it, TRX 3.3. Shit. And I don't want to put it back in with this wrist pin. I'd rather just wait. Yeah, so that's gonna have to wait. I mean, that just is what it is. I'm not gonna do it with the wrong wrist pin. Yeah, it's just barely different, right? We can actually measure them if you want, real quick. I have a measuring device. We can check out the difference. I didn't know that. That's funny. Okay. So 2.5 pin. So close to 12 millimeter, you know, 11.8, which is probably 12. You know, just the error in the measuring in the tool. And then the 3.3 pin. Damn it. Oh, that pisses me off so bad. Shit. Yeah, 13.5. So, yeah, 13.5. So, yeah, difference. And, I mean, like I said, I can try but I really don't want to. I would rather just get a new pin because it's gonna feel the same because it's the pin that's the problem. Yeah, see, it's wobbling. I don't even want to do that. But yeah, so let's order a pin real quick. Just so I don't forget. What is that? TRX 2.5. Shit, what is it called? Wrist pin. So they don't have them. They've got one for the 15 and the 3.3. They've got the clips, but no pin. At least on Amazon. Shit. I guess I'll check eBay real quick. Oh man, that's horrible. TRX 2.5 wrist pin. Okay. Oh, clips. Okay, $7.99 free delivery, and it is not the 5291, 5231. Okay, so that's it right there, right? That's got to be it. Okay. Well, that's shitty. Sorry, guys. I was hoping to have a better video than that, but we don't. So, yeah, bummer, lame. Get back to the live chat. Yo, Rinks, what's up, man? Yeah, so I knew that they used the same connecting rod, but I didn't know that the pin was different. But it makes sense. The 3.3 piston's bigger. So it does make sense. But that's all right. I mean, I ordered it. We'll just put this engine back together here in a couple of days, off camera. Bummer, but not, too much of a bummer. I mean, it is what it is. Last order of business that I wanted to, do real quick. Let me bag this up real quick. Let me just put all this shit. Where did that other piston go? That pin. Anyway, yeah, let me just put it in a baggie just so nothing happens to it. Before I get all distracted and start doing other shit. My luck. Yeah. Okay, so all that's in there. Little copper shim thingy. Okay. Got that up there. That up there. Let's put this away real quick. There's that. That in the bag. Okay. But yeah, last order of business, right? So JP is a legend, right? Dude's a badass, and so he sent me a engine for free. Donated it. So that's super epic of you, brother. Appreciate it, man. That's cool. Let's check it out. See how the hell was this thing taped up? Looks like he used an old engine box. Now it's just a matter of figuring out how it's taped. All crazy style. Okay. All right. Bam. Big red. Sickness, right? Used, right? Needs to be clean. Got the, you know, we got the cleaner out right now, so great time. Let's, we don't want to grease on that. But let's bust out some paper towels. I just want to check the pinch real quick. You know, let's see where this engine is in its life. Let's see how she's doing. So thank you, JP. I definitely appreciate it, man. You're awesome, dude. You know, so far we haven't had much luck with these big reds between Skylar and, you know, everything else that's been going on. And so maybe this will, you know, change the curve, or however you want to say it. And hopefully this thing will change things up for us. These big reds are beautiful engines. I think they're super powerful. Man, I was watching, you know, Raw RC Nico's stuff, and it just, man, they look like they're a beast. So it'll be, you know, lift that piston up. All right, yeah, it's all right. We're gonna have to remove some zip ties. Let me, shit, I got this, I guess. No, I don't want to jack up my knife. 1 second, guys. All right. Yeah, let's start with right here. Here we go. So, like I said, I've been wanting one of these engines for a long time. You know, I've had plenty of opportunity to buy one, just haven't. Should have, because they really are great. And so let's, like I said, let's just check the pinch real quick. I'm curious. Come on, baby. Silas, stop! Yeah, dude, big reds are beasts. Absolutely rugged. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. You know, just like I was suggesting to you, Rugged, dude, the next time you're, you know, just tinkering with your shit, bro, go live, man. We would love to, you know, hang out with you while you do it. For sure. You know, especially if I ain't got nothing else going on. I like to just put YouTube on in the background and just watch all of your guys' videos, you know. Or, you know, watch while what I can. Sometimes I watch, you know. Sometimes I don't. Right. Okay. Nice and gold on top. Right. No, like I said, we're just going to throw it in the sonic cleaner anyway. But where did I put that zip tie? Now let's grab another one like this. Maybe. That's not really coming up. So let's do this real quick. Well, that's not gripping either. Shit. Yeah, there's no way. trying to think if I have a different clutch nut chilling somewhere. Give me 1 second. I think I do. Alright, I do have another clutch nut. One that'll actually work. I don't think it'll fit this though, no. It does fit this. Right? Alright. It's supposed to be like that. Shit. Come on. Like 6 shades of retarded right now. There we go. Come on, baby. There we go. It's coming, I promise. Just doesn't want to, but it's going to. Okay. So let's see here. Right. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Right, and we can put our little thing in there, down the crank window, and remove it. There we go. Okay. So, just some real quick, let's just look at it. So the big red, right, is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus exhaust. So 6 plus 1. Right? We just compared the 32 sleeve, and this is close, but this is a lot bigger. This has got way more intake than those 32s. That's crazy, to even think about. So this, it's got the A stamped on the top, right? SH does that little stamp on the top for some reason, right? Now let's just real quick, right? Oh yeah. So she is at the prime of her life, right? She's going right to the top, but she is not going past. So this engine is right in the prime. JP, like I said, if you want some money, dude, I'd be happy to send you some money, man. Like, this thing's still in good shape, dude. So, I mean, it's up to you. But everything looks really good. Let's check the crank. Maybe the crank is the weak link here. Oh no! I mean, there is a slight wiggle there, but not bad. I mean, we could replace that rod, But yeah, definitely, you know, still good. Nothing to worry about. Check the bearings in the block. Yeah, man. Merry Christmas. All right, dude. I appreciate it. Um, yeah. So that's. I mean, the bearings are still nice and tight. You know, the front bearing, it's kind of hard to check, but you can still feel the wiggle if it wiggles. So yeah, I mean, this thing just needs a nice sonic bath, get it nice and cleaned up, and I think it's going to be an amazing engine. So JP, dude, I appreciate it, man. You know, we're definitely going to be running it on something here real quick. I can guarantee that, because I want, yeah, I want to try it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that wrist pin. I mean, that ruined the live, dude. It did. It killed it. You know, we got some other stuff done on it, but, you know, we got the bearings swapped out at least. Send him some Tamiya paint. It's worth more than money up north. Dude, if you really want me to, I can, I guess. If it's something easy for us to get in the States that you can't get, dude, I'd be more than happy to do something for you, dude, for sure. I'd help you out. But yeah, I mean, you know, besides just cleaning, you know, running this engine through the deep cleaner and shit, there's not really a whole lot I can do until I get that rod. You know, it's all just cleaning and wiping and, you know, so I think we're going to end the live there. You know, I do want to appreciate you guys for swinging by. You know, I mean, you don't always have to spend time out of your day. No, dude, JP, I'm serious, dude. If there's something that you need from the States, I'll send it to you, bro. Just let me know, dude. I'll help you out for sure. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for, you know, giving me your time. I appreciate it. It wasn't a super well organized live, but it was fun. Yeah, SLC Nitro, dude. So I ordered a 3.3 pin, and it's longer than the 2.5 pin. You know, of course, the piston's bigger, so it makes sense. But yeah, so I fucked that up. But rather than that, everything else went good, dude. We put the bell crank on. I know you missed it, but the blue bell crank is back on. You know, finally got that installed. I was going to do the wiring harness. I ordered another one. But yeah, just never, you know, I don't want to rip it all apart. I'm having other issues right now, so I'll wait. I'll wait for another day. That top plate's cracked, so I kind of want to get that ordered and do all that at the same time. If you guys are looking to make your Savages rechargeable, right? So on the side of the Savage, there's a little charger port, okay? This is the wiring harness you need to make that happen. Okay, I understand that it's a Traxxas part. I get that. And on the HPI Savage. But when you order a new Savage, in the parts kits, right, are going to be some little teeny pieces, right? And they will hold the charge port in that perfect little area, right? And this is the part number. You don't have to use a Traxxas battery pack. You can cut that plug off and use something else. That's what I'm doing in one of my Savages. But I can show you, dude. It's legit as fuck, right? And I used that exact wiring harness right there. Right? And that is in the box of parts for the Savage, dude, right? You can make it where it'll hold it. If you look deep down in there, there's little plastic pieces that it needs 2 screws and 3 little pieces, and it'll hold that pin in place for you, right? It legitimately makes your Savage rechargeable. You know, without tearing the whole damn thing apart. You know, I've never really seen anybody talk about it or anything, and so I try to bring it up every now and then to let people know how easy it is to make the Savage rechargeable using the Traxxas wiring harness. Traxxas only makes one wiring harness, so you can't buy the wrong one. It's 3034. That's it. That's all they make. This is for every single Nitro that they make. It's the same damn, you know, part number. But anyway, yeah, that's my last little tip for you guys when it comes to the the live stream. So you guys take care, have a good one, and we will see you in a future video or a future live. Take care.